Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the EPL Review Show. Yes, we are doing a roundup of this weekend's games, even though Arsenal got to play tonight on a Monday Night Football. But I've got Say, Gambi, and Guna here. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea to have this show always before Arsenal play. And no one
Yeah, you never know. You never know. It could you could be Man United right now.
Yeah. That's peak, you know.
That is peak.
Where's Reese, by the way? You know, I told him about Man United.
Reese.
Yeah,
I don't know where he's got to. I'm sure he's on Rich Sports or something. I don't know.
I told him about Man United. He told me that always gonna win.
Yeah, like I mean, Ollie's doing a great job. I think he should stay where he is. Like,
Yeah, I
so,
do.
yeah,
That's no problem.
Ollie in. Like he's done absolutely wonders. Right.
Yeah, I love him, man. Give him a lifestyle contract.
I mean, he's like, how is it you can have a team that's so good and yet you're performing worse? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, was he trying to imitate Mikel Arteta?
I think he's doing worse than Mikel Arteta, to be fair.
Yes, I know. I mean, anyway, we'll break it down as we go. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button as we go along. And big up Danny Arteta in. Yeah. Nuno in. Yeah. Trust the process. We've had 20 months, so we can't trust the process any longer. You've had 7 games, right?
Yeah.
So you have to trust the process. You have to trust it. Yeah.
100%.
Right. By the way, I've put the link in the chat if anyone does want to come on. By all means, yeah, let's have a look and get the scores up from this week. It's been an interesting weekend of football. Actually, it's been really good games this weekend.
Yeah, I watched a few of them.
Yeah. We'll start with the team we were talking about, of course. Manchester United against Leicester City. Yeah, Leicester City battering them 4-2 in the end. And though they took the lead, Man United, it was sort of mainly they were playing catch up most of the game. Towards the end. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's no structure at Man United.
No.
There's no game plan. There's no tactics. Basically, it's like give the ball to Bruno or Ronaldo or Greenwood and hope they can do some bit of a magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you can't do that over a 38 period in the Premier League. The league is too good for that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. You can't help but like you can't possibly do that over a league season. You need to be challenging for a title. You should be going into games like this and beating them. Like, as much as Leicester are good, don't forget Leicester are a good side, and like they play really well there on that game, absolutely brilliantly. But you have to. If you're Man United, you have to be beating teams like this. These are teams that, though they're really good, City will still manage to find a way of beating them. Same with Liverpool. Same with Chelsea. And that's how, for me, them with their managers will be able to work a way of how to do it and be able to. That's why I think even like people may say Liverpool have only bought Konate, but then people shouldn't really be writing Liverpool off because like they're still finding a way of beating teams and being competitive with their lineup, even though they only pretty much got a start in 11, and that's really it. Whereas Man United have got so much more depth, yet they can't seem to find a balance at all.
Yeah, it's baffling, you know. I don't think I've ever seen a manager that poorly manage such a group of talented footballers. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's I mean, some of the fans that are still Ollie in, and I'm not talking about the rivals. I'm talking about actual Man United fans. They're saying that some of it's got to do with the coach at Man United, the coaching system. That Ollie doesn't coach the players, the coaches do, and it's down the fact that they need to get rid of this coaching staff because it's not good enough. Is that an acceptable? Before I answer, I'll let you answer my question, and I'll just answer and read this shout out. Is that an acceptable excuse? And Danny, just quickly, Nuno in where sitting joint fourth, mate. So diss Nuno as much as you want, diss Harry Kane, because as soon as you dissed him, he scored. Yeah, but Danny, you mate, I swear you were saying like F the process, Nuno out. I thought you were saying Nuno out. Like you're now saying you're Nuno in. Like, come on, like stick, like it's one or the other, mate. Come on. Yeah. So, yeah. So, is Man United like that? The excuse is it's the coaching staff rather than Ollie. Is that a good enough excuse? Because I don't find that's a good enough excuse.
For me, if that's the case, that's even worse, because if you are a manager and you identify that the coaches are not good enough and you renew their contract, that's on you.
Yeah,
you're the manager, you're in charge.
Yeah, you're bringing the coaches in.
Yeah, I mean, for example, you're on your channel. It's your channel. If someone comes to your channel and they don't do a good job, it's up to you to not have them on again. But if you keep putting them on and the content is bad, you can't then blame that person.
Yeah, it's like I decided to how do I put this? Say if I decided to do a watch along, and I was gonna have Luca regularly as a guest. Bear with me here. Now, if people are saying that the ratings are going down, the content's not good enough, and they're like saying that, and I say, well, I'm doing the best I can, but Luca's not, and they don't find Luca interesting. If I'm then carrying it on afterwards, that's on me, right?
100%.
Right, because the coaching staff ain't gonna go sack themselves. If your staff ain't good enough, what do you do in your business? You get rid of them.
Yeah,
right?
It's common sense. Listen, that's why I said it's even worse if that's the case. But I don't think that's the issue. The issue is always not a manager for.
Yeah, but I see. Yeah, but it's like I see it gaming. Most of the time, I see Man United now. Like I don't see any. I don't see. I don't, like you said, you don't see a structure. You don't seem to see a real style. It's more individual brilliance at times, and with that squad, that's not good enough. And that's why for me, Ollie, I just don't find Ollie's done well with what he's done. When he took over Man United were in a crap state. They got rid of Mourinho. They were absolutely crap. Absolutely. And Danny's absolutely destroying Luca here. Luca just mumbles crap anyway. Luca, the king of waffling. I'm yo-yoing like you Arsenal fans. Mate, I don't yo-yo. We don't yo-yo. We're Arteta out, so don't even go there. Like,
yeah.
So, like, but like I was just saying is that if I just don't, he's managed to get them from Mourinho in the shit state they're in to be able to get them to a level where they've got into the top four and they're now getting top four regularly. And they've built up, and he's built up a good squad. He's built up a really good squad. Steve, I don't think now he's the quality manager to take it forward.
You're buying a good squad.
He's buying, he's bought into the squad.
500 million over 2.5 years.
Well, yeah, and
it wasn't like this squad before that way. Like shit. Yes, they had some bad players, but they still had some good players. They still had De Gea, they still had Luke Shaw, Paul Pogba, Rashford. You know, they still had to
Lukaku.
use players. Lukaku. So to add 500 million to that, you should have a good squad. And
Yeah, I understand
he
that.
should. The mistake Man United did was he was brought in as an interim manager to boost up the mentality in the squad, which he did, and it should have ended there. They could have had him as like an assistant coach to be that guy who motivates the player, picks them and makes sure that they're happy. But he should never have been the main manager after that interim period. And that's where it got wrong. And they haven't been able to be honest enough to themselves and admit that they made a wrong choice.
Yeah, I think for me is that they've got to a point now where Ollie's taken them so far, and he needs to step aside and let someone take him to that next level. So they need that top manager with them. Who would you say would be like the perfect fit for him?
If I'm Man United, I'm going for Antonio Conte.
Conte.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Not
It's got
Zidane.
multiple. Oh, Zidane. For me, it doesn't really. It's like it's just who do you. The thing with Conte is that he's done it at multiple clubs. So he's done it at Juventus, done it at Chelsea, done it at Inter Milan. With Zidane, he's done it at Real when he had the best players in the world. I'm not disregarding anything, but it's just that at least Conte has experience to do it in the Premier League.
But then Zidane's the only person to win Champions League 3 in a row.
Yeah. And as I said, you can't disregard that. You can't. You just can't. It's probably the single biggest achievement by a manager in football. But for me, anyone, if they get Zidane or Conte, Man United are challenging for Premier League and Champions League.
Yeah, I think that as well. Who would you say looking at the squad is the best fit out of them two?
Who's the best player?
The best fit out of those two managers. Looking at the squad they've got.
Maybe Zidane. Maybe Zidane, because
Zidane.
Conte do tend to want to play with the wing backs and a back three.
Yeah.
So you would then say, how do you fit in Pogba, Bruno, and all of them at the same time? While Zidane likes to play a 4-3-3, so he could play a midfield with maybe like Donny van de Beek, Pogba, Bruno, or McTominay, Pogba, Bruno, you know. And then attack with probably Ronaldo, Greenwood, Sancho, or Ronaldo, Rashford, Sancho. You know, they got so many players. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy what they've got. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's very, very troubling times. We'll be looking at more in depth. Should be getting some Man United fans on for the Hot Off the Press show. So
the issue with Man United as well is that these players are in their prime now. If they don't go and get a manager, they're gonna waste it because all of these
you say that. This is a question. Ronaldo. This is the question. Like, if I want to really ask though, as much as they love Ronaldo and the fact that he's come home, and this will be the last point about Man United before we move on. Yeah. Is he hindering that team or is he benefiting them? Because for me, he's hindering them. He can't fit in that. Ollie can't get him to fit in that side at the minute, or get it balanced.
Ronaldo is one of the best players who's ever played football. There's no doubt.
Of course, there's no doubt about that.
But current Ronaldo at 26 years cannot press in the Premier League.
Yep.
He's just walking around waiting for someone to give him an opportunity to score. It doesn't benefit the team.
Yep. And United have Liverpool next. Yeah, and Liverpool have.
It's not
Yeah.
Italy.
How do they?
Italian league.
Yeah. I mean, how do they? Yeah, the United, and James makes a great point. United have Liverpool next in the league. How do they stop Salah? I can't see them stopping them. That's the
And
point.
even Mane and Firmino, they're all in
Mane and
form.
Firmino now, they're on form now.
They're all
Yeah,
back in form. It's like the back from three is back now.
yeah,
They had a
absolutely.
year
So,
where they took holiday, but
oh,
anyway, give Ole a lifetime contract.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
they want.
lifetime contract. Like Ollie in settings, mate. Ollie's at the wheel. Like, I don't know. Before anyone else, actually, unlike Luca, I don't know what the rest of that song is. It's something to do with, I don't know. He isn't hindering. He isn't hindering us himself. The manager is too defensive for him to suit us. Zidane would make him top goal scorer. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. I can go with that one. I think Ollie does play with the handbrake on all the time, and that really does hinder the team. I think if they play with the handbrake off, they'll just outscore teams. And they've got a good enough defence anyway. I mean, one of those defences, Al-Wan-Bissaka, you've got Al-Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, and Varane.
He's sick, by the way. I've
Yeah.
been telling people about Maguire.
Oh, mate. Anyway, like I said, keep him in. We're going to Liverpool now, and Liverpool 5, Watford 0. Watford with their new with the Tinker Man himself. Leicester fans will know him well, Claudio Ranieri. And yeah, didn't really have a good start to his career at Watford, Ranieri. Absolutely got battered by Liverpool, and I mean battered. Right, Firmino with a hat trick, Salah with a goal, Mane with a goal. Oh, I just wanted by the way, before I mention about any more goals, right? Greenwood's goal was quality. That goal was quality, mate. That quality, that sort of goal deserves to win a game, right? But unfortunately for them, they didn't. Greetings, big up, brethren. John, I hope you're well, mate. Like, Steve will join you now, just finishing work. No worries, mate. Right, I know you've had to take the Red Bull, so you know how to be late. I just had to do that. Lineups. So yeah, they started at back 5, Watford. Then went to back 4, back 3. Whatever they did, it just didn't work. And Liverpool just said, yeah, thank you very much, and battered the crap out of them. Matip is actually staying fit for once, and that's a thing. But if you're playing Watford, there's not really a lot you can do to get yourself injured, is there? But there you go. Liverpool could have more than 10 on Saturday. Yes, they could have done actually. 8, 9, 10. It could have been a cricket score. It could have been a cricket score. And do you know what? People have been writing on off for the title, right? Even I did. I must admit, I did the same. I didn't think they'd win the title. I think they finished 4th. But if you look at it now, Chelsea are top, Liverpool are second, right? Man City. By the way, anyone that says to me, right, Graham Potter's not good enough, right? Oh look, Brighton are 4th. I know the drew against Norwich. Brighton are 4th. 4th. Where are we? Oh yeah, 13th. Right. Oh, by the way, I was having this argument about processes because he's I'm sitting here on Twitter and I'm getting and West Ham entire squad. Oh my god. I don't know who this I don't know who this account is, honestly. Honestly, who are this lot? I don't know who they are, but they're constantly going on about like I'm just having his argument on Twitter. Just that, and West Ham didn't have an entire to turn over an entire squad. We were always falling down the table, and no manager would have arrested that with the players we had on hand. The entire squad. Oh my God! Are you? So you're still right? Yeah, you carry. Yeah, you. Yeah. Sorry, you carry on with this dead manager. Right? Because I demand more from my club. Arsenal.
Yeah, I told you that Liverpool's going to be in the title race.
Of course,
Everybody
yeah.
was
Yeah, definitely it was going to be in the title race. Big up Jade as well in the chat as well. Who am I missing here? Jade. I think the title will come down between Liverpool, Chelsea, and City. I think City will fall short. Like,
I think it will be another Liverpool and City race. I think Chelsea will fall short. They're struggling with creativity at the moment. They were lucky against Brentford.
Yeah,
Brentford
absolutely
have impressed me so much this season, honestly.
Honestly, that Liverpool performance was the best I've seen in a while. From start to finish, top class. It was absolutely brilliant performance. 10 off away from Liverpool, but then Watford were pretty crap. They were absolutely appalling. To another title contender, Man City. Did what they had to do against Burnley. Obviously, Burnley tried to make it difficult for them. And to be honest, like Burnley had chances to like equalize in that game and actually like cause them problems. But in the end, let's just look at that. Said her look at that. Said look, right, yeah, you part, yeah, with this manager. Right. So we're putting up with a manager who couldn't even get 3% possession. When he could when like Sean Dyche, for example, makes more of an impact at the Etihad. I don't get it. I mean,
it's the same with Brentford against Chelsea. Look how we got back against Chelsea. They come up this year and they do well. They were unlucky. I think they had 2 or 3 shots that went on the post, could have gone in. But when we play Chelsea, when we play City, it's like it's a League One team.
Simple. He is not Arsenal standard. Arteta is not Arsenal standards. It's sorry, right? Sorry, right? And people are making it sound like they didn't have to turn over our entire squad. Me, like the job ain't done. See, right? The reason the job ain't done is because he's kept half of that squad.
Yeah, and how come teams like
Brighton done? It's because he keeps giving these dead players contracts.
But even now, he's changed basically the whole starting 11. Where Tierney and Aubameyang. It's his players.
Right.
He bought Tomiyasu.
Right.
He bought Ben White. Ramsdale.
Yeah, but now he's done that.
So where's the excuses?
Now he's done that. That right, it makes them his players.
Except Nobody forced him
wanted to keep
sign
them.
Yeah, that's what I tell everyone. He had 2 opportunities to sell Granit Xhaka, and he's choosing to keep him both times.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah. I mean, mate. I don't know. Like,
Look,
I
let's be
don't know what.
honest, Pepe, Martinelli, like I said, right now are bench players at Arsenal. They are starting for Brighton. They are starting for Burnley. They're starting for Norwich. They're starting for Brentford. So how come we can have this kind of players on the bench and we don't have a style of play? But Brentford, Brighton, Burnley have a style of play with less money, less quality players. So how can they do that? How can they compete against the best teams and we can't?
Yeah.
When was the last time we even had a good game against City in the league?
Sorry, just like, when is this fan base gonna wake up? When is this fan base going to wake up? Going to wake up and smell the coffee. And smell the coffee.
They have agendas. That's the problem. They have their own agendas.
He's done nothing to deserve staying here any longer. Right? As a fan base, we need to raise our standards. Simple as that. I'm fed up with it. As a fan base, we need to start acting like a big club. Mentality and raise our standards. As putting up with this with Arteta shows I'm sorry. I'm done with it. I can't. But that's it. It's the last I'm doing that on that. Big up, Matt. I hope you're well. Make sure to smash the like. I did put the link in the chat actually. So yeah. Big up Connor as well. Big up everyone in the chat so far. But yeah, so Man City did what they had to do. Like Sean Dyche managed to get 29% possession, better than Arteta's 19. All right, there you go. But we move. You know what I mean? Just like if people want to part with this manager, fair dues. Yeah, you part with him. All right. So, but yeah, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so yeah, Burnley now in the drop zone, in the bottom 3. Norwich should on 2 points as well. So we just move on to. We're going to move on to Newcastle and Tottenham actually, because obviously Newcastle playing their first game now, being bought under the Saudi ownership, and their first attack went pretty well in the new ownership. Right, it's a goal in the second minute. Things looking promising. Right, unfortunately, Kane decided he's actually going to turn up for this game. Big up, Connor. How are you, mate?
Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. Good, thanks.
Wicked. But yeah, Kane. Yeah, but I mean, like Tottenham actually decided to turn up and actually win this game. Like, it's a shame they couldn't do it at the Emirates. It's just a shame. But yes, Connor, how are you, my friend? And like, how's QPR doing right now?
We're doing well. Last time I spoke to you was before we played Everton in the Carabao Cup and we beat them, and then we got the easiest draw in the next round against Sunderland, who, well, I think they're like third in League One, so it won't be an easy game, but we got them next Tuesday, and hopefully move on to the quarter final against Arsenal if they beat Leeds. So that's what we want.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but we didn't. We played Fulham on the weekend. We got spanked.
If that's gonna happen, if we do actually beat Leeds, right, I'll tell you what. That watch along's gonna be sick.
I mean, we to be honest, you should be beating Leeds. Let's be honest. So I say you should. That's another thing. But,
mate, we should register a slot on Target at the Etihad. But there you go.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting, Arsenal, because I mean, after that Tottenham game, all I heard was, return the corner, and you play against Brighton and rubbish, and then
you know what I mean? Like, I'm having this argument, like on Twitter, and he's sent that paint saying the job ain't done yet. Well, the job ain't done yet because you keep the bloody players. You give them new contracts.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you make a decision: is he good enough or not? No, get rid of him. We'll keep him for another 2 years. Like, play a bloody kid if you bloody have to. I don't care. If he's saying he's not good enough, he's not good enough. And then to say on top of that, he's saying that, like, we can't get, like, he had to keep those players anyway. Well, okay. So why is it Martinelli's on the bench? Why is it Pepe's on the bench? Why is it Gabriel ends up on the bench? Why? Why is Tomiyasu sometimes on the bench? It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. You play. He ends up playing those players when he doesn't need to.
I know.
Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Like, and they want to chat ball. They want to chat ball about Arteta. They can't chat ball about Arteta and actually know ball. If you want to talk about Arteta the UFC don't know what you're talking about, honestly. And he's probably an account that sat there and slagged off Henry. And I bet you, if you have, I swear to God, take your website down as an Arsenal fan.
I love Henry's comments because I think it's he's a club legend. So for a club legend to come out and be like, we're not probably going in the direction we want to go, or we're unsure of what that direction is a brave thing to say. But you want
people
like
I
that.
just literally put this.
I'm sorry. Look at Gary Neville. He chats rubbish about
because Solskjaer's his best friend. That's why. So his teammates with Solskjaer ain't gonna go. Actually, Solskjaer's not good. It's all about buddies and stuff. I remember Neville gets a lot of privileges at United. He'll get the executive boxes. He'll get VIP treatment. That's the thing.
Yeah, even had a couple of businesses outside Old Trafford.
Yeah, of course. It's all about being careful what they say because you don't want to have bad relations with the club. That's why Tony Adams, for example, I don't like him because he's so protective of Arteta and whatever. You were an outstanding centre-back, leader, captain, and you're accepting this mediocrity. What? No, but he's only doing that because he gets all the lovely VIP treatment at Arsenal. That's the only reason why.
Yeah,
and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you do. Like even Arteta admitted he doesn't know what the process is.
Yeah, well,
and yet you want to trust him.
You don't know what day of the week is.
Do you know what the sad thing is? Do you know what the sad thing is? I felt like Henry was very respectful in his comments. I don't think he was
I'll just give it to him. I'll just give it to him.
Exaggerating. I don't understand why Arsenal fans turned against Henry to support Arteta.
What has Arteta done compared to frigging Henry? What has he done?
Nothing.
Tell me.
Absolutely
Someone tell
nothing.
me. What has he done? What has he done?
Yeah, I'm at the Arsenal Villa game on Friday night, ready for that.
Oh,
So,
mate.
I will.
Are you in the home end or the away end?
I'm in the home end. I'm next to the away end pretty much, but I'm going with my friend because he's an Arsenal fan. So,
Okay.
yeah.
God help him.
I wanted to go
I
to
know.
today's
He's Arteta
game,
in as
actually.
well. So,
He's Arteta. Oh my God!
look,
he's
I'll
brainless.
tell you something, right? This is
He's
a true
brainless.
story.
What did
It's a
he
true
say?
story.
What did he say? Did he have a go? Did he have a go at Henry?
He did. But also,
Tell him, just tell him for me. SFeatleyTV. He's not an Arsenal fan.
I will tell you
Fact.
something now, right? After the
Tell him
Brentford
now.
game, the first game of the season, he said to me, I want Arteta out. As soon as you beat Burnley, he said, actually, maybe Arteta's the right. I couldn't believe
I couldn't
believe what I was hearing. I was going mad.
Oh my God! This
This
guy
is what I mean.
is a plastic. How
The
old is
reason
he?
I hate Arsenal is because of the fan base. It's the worst fan base you will ever have to deal with in your life.
Mate, I completely agree. I completely bloody agree. Right? Like people like 2 hours for the game. Right? Like, oh, Henri, how dare you say that? Right? Screw all your goals. Like, tell him for me, Connor. He's not an Arsenal fan. He's a bloody plastic who doesn't know which way the wind's blowing.
You know, the worst thing was, I think in his defense, to be fair, I can understand. Okay, look, you were angry after the first game of the season, but then this happened the entire of last season. So how can the first game of the season change your mind about him? And then you beat Norwich and Burnley, and you're just like, actually, oh yeah, maybe there is progress beating Norwich and Burnley. You should be beating Norwich and Burnley. If you weren't, I'll be concerned.
You beat Burnley with a free kick. You didn't actually score.
With a set piece. Yeah, exactly.
You didn't really score, did you? You scored in a free kick.
And can I just remind you, the Tottenham game, it wasn't the whole game Arsenal brilliant. It was only the first half. The second half, Arsenal weren't even that good.
Well, to be honest, we took our foot off the gas.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But why? Do you know why I don't think that? Why do you base your opinion based off one game?
Exactly.
I will never be
exactly, James.
Or out because of 1, 2, or 3 games. You have to look at his whole tenure and you analyze it and you break it down. And fact is, no other Arsenal manager in history had a lower win percentage than
Arteta.
Exactly. And the team has got better.
And that's with Don Howe and Terry Neal involved.
The team has got better, but the style of play has got worse. Like, even when we won the FA Cup, the football was good.
Connor, that's also including that's including when we one season finished 7 bloody teams.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And he's still got a worse record than that.
It's mad, isn't it? It's so mad.
You know what it is? We live in an era where whenever something is fashionable,
we go to the
trend.
Yeah.
So when it's fashionable to be Arteta in, they follow it. When it's fashionable to be Arteta,
do you know what?
They don't have their own
Trust me. I've just seen that from YouTubers already. Right? They know who they are, right? But Arsenal YouTubers coming out after the Spurs game and going, I turned Arteta out too soon. No, what you did after the first 3 games, you saw everyone go Arteta out, so you followed the wind. That's what you did, right? And then as soon as it became fashionable, you went straight back down the other side, right? Just because you wanted more subs. Well done.
What I would say to you is, and I said this, I'm not an Arsenal fan or anything, but I said after the Tottenham game, I said to my friend, I said, look, that was a really good performance from Arsenal. You know, that's positive. It's good to see. However, it's one game. If he does this against Brighton and against Palace and against Villa and etc., then you can be like, okay, maybe he is turning the corner.
That's progress.
But one game, one half of football shouldn't change, and especially because it was against Tottenham, it shouldn't change people's minds. Oh, you know what?
Do you know what I said about we're playing Palace tonight? Palace have got a formation, their best formation, the best lineup, right? The best style of play. Their plan B as well.
Yeah.
I said that all in one tweet, and he's gone, why do we beat Palace? I went, one game! You're making decisions after one game!
It's
Pratt!
honestly.
If Arsenal lose today, though, if Arsenal lose tonight, I wonder what fans will come out with, because you had a brilliant game against Tottenham. You went to Brighton and got a point.
Do you know what I do? We'll go on Twitter out and say, "I'm really sorry, Henri. You was right. I'm so sorry. I'm such a poor Arsenal fan for slaughtering you." That's what they'll say.
No, do you know what the narrative will be? Although it's because of the occasion, you know, Patrick Vieira is the first time he was there. You know, we have to trust the process. We have a young squad. They're all under 23. You know, we go again.
I'm sorry, but it's like I said. Anyone that's had a go, anyone that's answering, you needed to be in hospital when I was in there because you need more help than I do. Clearly, you need your brain tested.
I'm one of those
trust me, I'm drugged up on painkillers, but not even that. Not even I'm that stupid. And two, if you've slaughtered Henri for his comments, you're not an Arsenal fan. You're not an Arsenal fan, and I'll tell that to anyone's face. I don't care.
Yeah,
you're not an Arsenal fan. Connor, you could tell that from me. You tell him from me. He's not an Arsenal fan.
I mean, go on.
I don't care if we get the abuse.
Yeah, I can give you an example. For me, when I grew up, Patrick Vieira was my idol before Henri came. He was my favorite player. Because I'm also tall, I'm 6'6". I used to play football. People used to call me Vieira. And today, I was really tempted to go and watch him and to see him back playing against Arsenal. But because of the owners and because of my morals, I wouldn't let myself go and put money into the club. That's the supporter. I'm sacrificing my own emotions.
Yeah, mate.
Because of what I believe is right.
Yeah. I totally agree with you, mate. Like, big up for you for doing it. Like, I mean, like, we try not to spend like what we can on the club. I mean, like, well, for this season, usually, like, if I have bought any shirts, I just buy it off the Arsenal.com website. I don't even bother like trying to find it or anything, off someone else. But this year, I've literally decided to go and hunt on eBay to try and get it off there. And so people might say, yeah, but it's still financing them. But it's like they've already paid money to the club, so it's down on them. So what? So like I know my personal money. It's not going to be forwarded to the club in any way. It's gone to them for their stupidity. But and it's gone for a very less price as well. It's about half the price as well. So like at least like you're still contributing in a way. Anyway, move on to Brentford, Chelsea. Chelsea with actually a big club mentality. You've actually got a big club mentality. And oh yeah, what did they do with their manager when they were performing like this? Oh yeah, they sacked him. What did they do? Oh, they won in Champions League, didn't they? Yeah. I wonder. We would have probably won the Europa League if we did that. But yeah, Chelsea got one on target, which was their goal, obviously by Chilwell. Brentford battered them, especially the last 20 minutes. They threw the kitchen sink. They did everything. And I've got to be very quick when I'm going through these games now because I'm running out of time. Quick. Mendy, I said, was man of the match. I did a watch along to it. He was man of the match for me.
Such an underrated keeper.
Yeah, such
an underrated keeper. How he's not on that Ballon d'Or 2030 list is just beyond me.
Yeah. So just send a link to King Tony, see if he wants to come on. Yes, Chelsea got away with one Saturday. Mendy was unbelievable. Brentford played really well, but couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. They had it off the post twice, off the line. Like they couldn't do anything else than what they were doing. So like I can't really I can't really like have a go at Brentford in a way. They played really well. Sorry, you remember what the last time you made some strange noises? What happened?
I don't have time to.
God. Yeah. So hopefully, if King Tony comes in, we'll go back to it, but quickly. But Southampton Leeds. Now I want to talk about Leeds in a bit because a lot of people said that they'll be fine this season. They are missing Calvin Phillips, by the way. I will stress that they are missing Calvin Phillips. That's a big miss. And apparently it's only about like 19% or something that they don't win any of their game that they win any of their games. They don't win a lot of games with without Calvin Phillips. So they are missing him.
I think Bamford is out as well.
Bamford is out as well. So they are missing players. I do get that. But in the end, like you have to still beat what's in front of you, and you still have to deal with these injuries to the Premier League. And like to lose 1-0 against Southampton, that's a statement saying that things aren't very well at Leeds, as I said. And I said they'll struggle this season. I did say that teams will work them out and they'll figure them out one way or another and be able to figure out a way of playing them. And true enough, they have done. They have done. So, like, what do you think, Connor? What do you think about Leeds? Just before you say Southampton could have more goals, but a massive 3 points for them to ease the pressure. Absolutely. Connor, what do you say?
I think with Leeds, I think the issue with them is that they've got no depth. I mean, you look at that bench, even with a couple of injuries, I think 4 or 5 of those players are youth players. And for the Premier League, you can't have a bench full of youth players. I know they've got a good academy there, but it's you might get away with it in the Championship, but in the Premier League you won't. And you know, I really worry for Leeds because they won't. You know, Bielsa's stubborn; he won't change the way he'll play. You know, look at that formation of 3-3-3-1. I mean, you've got all those injuries, and you're playing that away from home.
Yeah.
And you know that this game was massive for them because Southampton was struggling as well, so they needed to get points and they didn't. It wasn't a fantastic game, but Southampton did enough, and Leeds should really worry. And you know, Bielsa has to change the way he plays.
So,
yeah, absolutely. I do agree with you there because like it is a worrying thought for Leeds at the minute. It is Leeds never change how they play under Bielsa. Like Connor said, they haven't got a stronger squad depth, especially from the bench. That's a very good point. They have brought like load of players in, but they're not quality enough. That's the problem. So yeah, not really great use of funds there. Wolves, Aston Villa. Now this was a good game, right?
Yeah.
Like Danny Ings and McGinn going 2-0 up at early in the second half. And you thought that'd be it, game over. And this is a classic example showing that a 2-0 lead is never a good lead to have. It's never a comfortable lead. Because as soon as Wolves got a goal back, the momentum shifted. And I think it was due to, I watched Match of the Day and they said... Sorry, I think it was down to Luiz coming off and Buendia for Aston Villa that really sort of turned the tide of the game. And it did because they managed to get the 1 goal back. And once they got the 1 goal back, it didn't really seem to stop Wolves. They seemed to come at them. And who scores the winner? Ruben Neves. You know, like people saying we still got Xhaka and stuff like that. We like, you know what I mean? We should get rid. But Aston Villa will be kicking themselves over that, won't they?
I mean, I think with Villa, there's a lot of expectation on them this year now with the Grealish money they've got. They bought Ings and Buendia and Leon Bailey. It takes a bit of time for them to find their feet. I can understand. It's a new attack, basically, they've been given. But you can't throw a 2-0 lead at home against any team. And I think it's good to see I like Wolves. You know, the first few games, I think the game against United, Spurs, they deserved points, but they lost those games. And there's a real. I think that Wolves are an interesting team to watch this season because obviously Nuno had been there for a few years. There's Bruno Lage come in from Portugal, and he's a really good attacking coach. And yeah, Wolves deserve the points in the end. I think their fight and their spirit, especially this is a derby as well, and it's a never give in. It was a deflected goal, the 95th minute goal from Neves, but a goal's a goal, and they've got the 3 points. And they would have been happy with a point, but 3 points even better.
Definitely. Big up, Moez Javid. How are you, mate? It's been a while. Make sure you smash. No Zaha. Oh, that'd be nice.
Interesting. But the lineup's not out yet, is it? It's not at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it might be.
Isn't it 8 o'clock kickoff though, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be. It's about 4 minutes to go. So
yeah, someone's probably leaked it.
Yeah, but Moez Javid. Yeah, big up.
They're on
mate.
good
Hope
form.
It's
The
been a while.
Wolves actually. 4 wins out of the last 5. That's good form for Wolves.
Make sure you do smash the like and subscribe button. By the way, make sure you share the stream as well. Do also join the membership scheme from as little as $1.99 a month. It is a small donation every month to help Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So if you could join that, it'd be real and helpful. Like if we're building up the Featley Warrior side, we might even be able to get like some membership streams getting going as well. More like membership Q&As and stuff. So Villa were all over Wolves, but when they got the second goal, they just sat back and invited too much pressure with Wolves chasing the game. Great game. That's a good point. It was a very
You can't sit back at home, can you? You never sit back at home.
No.
Away, yes, but at home,
they just
never.
didn't man. I think what happened was they sat back too much. They didn't really game manage that very well. And the goals they conceded, 3 set pieces, is poor.
Yeah,
it's poor. It's very poor. Done that one. We got Everton and West Ham. A very even game. I think James was at the game, but he might give us a more detailed of it. But pretty even, to be fair. And West Ham get a very good win away from home. Ogbonna with the goal, and yeah, it was how do I put it? Yeah, just a very even, balanced game, and very little shot. Like they had loads of shots, but not really any shots on target. So I think clear-cut opportunities were a minimum. So yeah, there you go. Stephen, you can send a taxi for Alex Iwobi back to London. He was absolutely shocking. Couldn't understand why he played. But West Ham deserved the win. They played really well. Nah, you're all right, mate. I like my 40 mil. Thanks. I was at the game on Sunday, so it's about time we actually mugged someone for 40 million for a crap player.
Yeah.
Last time we did that was called Nicholas Anelka. I was at the game on Sunday and we didn't look like winning the game. Yeah, I think West Ham were more dominant in the end. It shows in the possession stats and the passing stats as well. So, yeah, definitely. Big up Chelsea fan in the chat as well. I hope you're well, mate. Do smash the like and subscribe if you are new. And lastly, but certainly not least, we're going to go to Norwich and Brighton. Like Norwich, like when you've got an open goal, and you don't score, that sums up your season. That sums up what's going to happen to you. You're going to get relegated. Like,
I felt like crying.
You have an open goal and you can't put enough power to score. Like, all you have to do is hit the thing. And he couldn't hit it. I mean, like, that was like, I don't even know what I want to say, but there you go. Tony, how are you, mate?
Yeah, cool, mate. Cool. No worries. You other guys all right?
All good.
All good.
Yeah,
all
cool.
good.
Cool.
How did you find the Chelsea-Brentford game then?
Well, I was there, obviously. And I actually thought we had enough chances to blooming beat them. to be quite honest with you. But their goalie was immense again. Yeah. We weren't lucky. Hit the post twice. So.
Yeah. Like I said, I did my watch along to it, and like, to be fair, you deserved at least a point. At least a point.
Well, yeah.
At least a point.
Yeah, we should have got that, but there you go. So can't mind. We weren't demolished, were we? We weren't thrashed. So
Nah. It's not like getting battered like Man United, is it? It's just no.
No, true. That's true. Poor old United, eh? Do we feel sorry for them?
Nah. After the amount of times, every time I'm hearing a Man United stream, there's a mention of an Arsenal comment in there. Nah. I'm not having no sympathy with them. Like, loving life.
No,
you keep Ollie.
No sympathy for the devil.
100. I've even got the track. The 100-year contract for Ollie, mate. He's staying. I'll live it.
Ollie can stay at the wheel.
Yeah, mate, he definitely can. Brighton 4th in the table. They've had a great weekend despite they didn't win the game. Look, they're doing bits right now. People still want to say Graham Potter's not going to be good enough. Come on. Brentford was better team. We got lucky.
You
definitely got lucky, mate. Definitely got lucky. Definitely got lucky.
You did. You did.
What keeper
Very
you
lucky.
got in Mendy. Yeah, and some people say
he's a good keeper. He's a great keeper. He is.
Yeah, because there was a mention about the fact he wasn't picked for the Ballon d'Or. Now that was quite a bit controversial. So yeah.
Seeing him live, the sort of things he was doing was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
he's an incredible save.
Yeah, some of the saves I saw, I was like, that's got to be in. And how he's stopped it, I don't know.
Yeah. He's even saving him with his face and whatever, isn't he?
It doesn't matter how you save.
I think we might have got something there,
Yeah. It doesn't matter how you save him as long as you save it. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna. I think that's it. Then we've covered everything. And we're gonna wrap this up in literally about a few minutes. So if there's anything else you guys want to say, anything you want to say on the weekend, results wise.
No, I'm more concerned about the Arsenal game tonight. To be fair, I think.
How sure you are?
Yeah, no, not just because I think Arsenal will lose, but I think I'll be interested just to see the reaction if Arsenal don't play well and they lose. Sort of where the fan base is with that, because
mate, you're gonna get a text from your mate. I'm on the out.
Oh no, I just you know what? It was only it's a obstacle on the road. We'll get over it. We'll beat Villa on Friday.
Hello. Apparently,
is that the lineup?
Apparently, this is the lineup. Ramsdale,
good lineup.
Tommy, Tierney, White, Gabriel, Thomas, Partey, Smith Rowe, Odegaard,
he's getting a go.
Pepe, Saka. So where's he sticking Smith Rowe?
No, it's probably gonna be like a 4-1-4-1, like two number 10s. But obviously, Smith Rowe or Odegaard will drop deeper defensively.
No,
I still think Saka and that should get a rest. He's played so many games.
Why is he? Yeah, he's gonna kill him. He's going to actually kill him. I'm telling you. He's going to kill him. It's going to ruin his career.
Why can't he play Martinelli or something,
Well,
he's got an agenda.
The lineup is a 4-2-3-1. It's Thomas Odegaard with...
Smith Rowe.
Thomas Partey with Odegaard in midfield. That's the...
Odegaard's a cam.
Well, he's got to accommodate because obviously it's going to be a 4-1-4-1. So obviously he can't sit there. But defensively, he'll probably drop back to help Partey. That's probably...
Oh, he's playing that 4-1-4-1 shit.
It's an attacking. Palace's lineup.
No.
You've got Guaita in goal, Ward, Anderson, Gray, Mitchell, Gallagher, Milivojevic, MacArthur, Ayew, Benteke, Odsine, Edward. So they've got an okay team, but you should be
bloody clown. What a twat he is.
Oh, we are.
The guy's a clown.
I want to see the bench for Arsenal. So the bench is Leno, Holden,
The man is a
Maitland-Niles,
wizard.
Cedric, Tavares, Elneny, Sambi, Martinelli, and Lacazette. So you could have put Sambi, Lukonga. I don't understand.
Sambi Lukonga!
Yeah,
Sambi
exactly.
Lukonga!
You could even put Maitland-Niles there if you wanted to.
Yeah,
He's actually
You
playing
said,
with us.
they said if Xhaka's not fit, Lukonga's there to help. That's what Edu said. You lying...
Oh, my days.
Sucks.
You lying prick!
Yeah.
And
again,
I'm
if it
getting
is a
dickheads
4-1-4-1,
on Twitter sitting there arguing with me about Arteta.
Look, if it is a
The
4-1-4-1,
guy's a numpty,
that's a
man.
positive formation, though, isn't it? It's a positive formation against Palace.
Honestly, these fans need to stop backing Henry and what he's saying.
Yeah.
Instead of backing this manager. Back Henry. You actually done something for your club.
Arteta out. Get him out.
Yeah.
God.
Well, he should have been out. Should have been out ages ago, shouldn't he?
For Arsenal.
Mate, a wise man once
Laughable, isn't
said,
it?
TV Claude, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked.
It's time to go! Time to go! Exactly.
Yeah, it's been time to go for Arteta for a year now.
R.I.P. Claude.
Maybe he will never leave.
yeah.
It's going to be like new Wenger, 20 years though or something, isn't it? Could you imagine? 20 years.
I bet he's up there laughing at this, Claude, you know.
No, yeah. If that's 20 years, I'm going to be jumping out the window.
Yeah, I might do
I'm
it.
just give up. No worries, we're going to have to wrap it up there. Make sure to smash the like button.
Cheers, mate.
Smash the subscribe button as usual. Where can I find everyone? I'm going to start with
I don't want to be found.
Okay, I'll leave you out then.
I'm like a treasure.
Where can I find Saeed then?
Well, you can find me here at SFeatleyTV. You can also find me in my home. I'm almost always there.
Trying to change the
you can find him going down the Arteta like all the Arsenal
behind the
fans.
camera, but doing suspicious noises at the same time.
Whatever. Yeah.
You don't want to do that again, mate. Yeah. Be famous for that. Cool. It's a shame you ain't got that, Stephen, you ain't clipped that or whatever.
I have.
Oh, you have? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So you're in trouble there, mate, if he gets that out at some stage. Cool.
It's already out.
That clip.
He thinks I'm a prick. I've already done it.
Oh my days.
If you find I'm not doing any streams on more, it's because it's come and murdered me. Okay. Anyway,
so be out for revenge, mate.
King Tony, where can they find you, mate?
Just basically on Twitter mainly at King Tony 1 on Twitter and on Facebook also.
Big up. Connor, where can I find
you?
Mate.
You can find me on X videos and
yeah, right.
and OnlyFans and all that business.
What are you, the extra in the background?
I'm like a lantern. I put one of those in my lampshade. I put one of those things on my head and just stand in the corner of the room.
Oh, Tom, it's nearly finished, mate.
Tom,
where have you been?
No. Wait. Tom, come on, give us your best rant. Come on.
Get it out.
Ollie
and
in.
not that.
Ollie in. Ollie's at the wheel.
Listen, you've not even played yet. You've not even played yet.
I don't care because I know we're crap.
Wait for some wait in 2 hours' time.
I'm telling you,
Vieira will be running up and down the touchline.
Tom, I don't care because I know we're crap. You're supposed to be title challengers. I know we're crap. We're nowhere near it.
I never said those words. I never said those words.
Yeah,
those were
not title challenges, not Premiership.
No, but you're squad. You should be title challenging. So, like, carry on.
Yeah. Carry on mid-table, Stephen. Carry on.
No, come on. Stop attacking me. Come on. Stop attacking the Arsenal fans and actually come out with what you want to say.
Yeah, you're not going to be joining them, see?
I don't know what to say, though, Stephen. Don't put me on the spot. I don't know what to say.
We'll be jumping above both of you, see?
Well, you still Ollie in then?
No. I'll put it very simple now.
It's okay. Is it down to there's some fans saying that it's down to the coaching staff?
Yeah, but he employs them, so it's not an excuse. He employs the people. Come on.
See, look, just answer simple questions. They come out in the rant in a bit. Like,
no, but it is simple.
To be a politician, mate.
It is
simple.
simple.
Be a Man United fan. You've got to take it. Yeah, you've got to take it easy with them because you've got to ask the right questions because they'll find something to have a go at you about. Like, so you come straight on, and then straight away he's having a go at me, and I'm like, don't mind. We're dead. We're dead. You're supposed to be titled. We're dead. So there we go.
You brought the elephant into the room, Stephen. When you mentioned about the name, as soon as you mentioned the name, oh, Tom's here. I saw your face light up.
No, the elephant came in the room when you actually turned up. It's all the United fan. See, look, even Slate's kids agreeing with me.
No, they're just laughing at Arsenal, mate. They're laughing at Arteta.
Mate, Ollie's joining him. Ollie's joining him.
Yeah.
They'll both be at the job centre.
Incompetent win.
The job centre.
I've got to probably bet Ollie will get the job centre quickly and then Arteta.
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, whenever somebody majorly comes out and they'll say something like, "Oh, the board's backing the manager," well, they're clearly talking about it.
Or
about his
doesn't believe in
situation. No. Even when it was going shit for you, when the board's at least even thinking about it, they must be thinking about, oh, well, we're doing poorly right now. Maybe we do need to make a change. They've got to think about it, whether they decide to stick with them or not. They're at least thinking about it. So even thinking about it, there's doubt in their minds of all of them. Anybody on the board, there's doubt in their minds. I know at Brentford,
it becomes doubt in the minds, like, because at the minute, I don't even see you getting out of your Champions League group into the Europa League.
Oh, listen, look,
I think you finished fourth.
Stephen, in the next couple of games, I'm telling you now, Atalanta, Liverpool, or City, we will get an absolute hammering if we're not careful.
No.
I don't want to hear it. We're 3 or 4-0 play off the park. It's coming. Yeah. No, seriously, Stephen. I said this about Arsenal. You're used to this though now. This is the thing. You're used to these sort of games. You have a stress-free week now, Stephen. You don't play in Europe.
And you've got to watch that while you're getting tarnished in Europe.
Our blood pressure is through the roof.
You're not even going to be in Europe League, mate.
You're Europe much longer at all.
No, mate. But by Christmas, you'll be exactly like Arsenal, out of Europe completely.
Yeah. Exactly.
The team that finished fourth ends up in the conference.
Hang on. The sound's gone, so...
Yeah, so your sound's gone, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought the team that finished fourth ends in the conference.
No, you've gone again.
You've gone quiet again. It says...
The sound system's shit, mate.
It starts and then goes down. But...
Yeah, it's like Ole.
Yeah, it starts. Well, it goes down.
You can hear that.
For God's sake.
Ollie's crashed the bus already, mate.
I don't know where he got his driver's license from.
I'm sorry.
In a lucky day.
Do you know what? I'm going to take Tom's reaction when he turned up here and just say, this is what a Man United fan does when you have a go at him. Yeah, but you don't have a go at me because you've got to play yet.
Yeah. Well, you do, Stephen.
Well, I'm not bothered. I know we're not doing anything. So there we are. You're supposed to be winning a trophy this season.
Yeah. Yeah. When you think about it, they've actually got the players who should be doing something. United, haven't they?
Come on.
All the players they got there.
You've got Ronaldo.
Pogba, Fernandes, Greenwood,
you can't lose.
Sancho.
You can't lose when we got. No, but hang on. Like they're saying, like you can't lose when we got. I'm hearing this. Oh, you can't lose when you got Ronaldo though. Oh, you can't lose. Yeah.
Nah, it's bullshit. Those talks are bullshit.
It can't be a one-man team, though. All the others got to step up as well.
You're right. They actually have got worse. They've actually got worse. That's the thing. But anyway, look, I've got to wrap this up because I've got to jump on the watch along in 15 minutes. So I've got to wrap this up.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Tom, where can I find you apart from the gutter drinking yourself to death because Ollie's still in charge?
Crying in the corner.
Well, I'm off backstage. See you. Bye.
He's looking for Ollie somewhere, isn't you?
Anyway, make sure
to throttle Ollie.
Yeah, Tom, where can I find you, mate?
Yeah, on the screen.
Wicked. Make sure to check everyone out here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And we're back in 15 minutes with the watch along with Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah, that'd be a laugh.
It's
a laugh because we're not doing anything. So there we are. Like popcorn settings,
Come on, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. Put Arteta in his pocket.
Do you know what?
Oh, Vieira.
Oh, don't. Do you know what? Like, that is the worst feeling. I have to say, oh, no, I don't want Patrick to win. I can't say that. No, man. It's just... Anyway, we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe. See you later, guys.
See you, everyone.